Okay, move to the further. Let us move to the further discussion. So in the last session, we had a discussion about something like this. 6 p.m. Python, this thing. So let us open that. Communication with Oracle database. Steps almost we had a discussion about it. Right? Sorry. So there I said importing, getting object, design the query, and then process the result. We are just going on doing that work only. We are going to be executing that. And the last session, we had a program related to that. I hope you are understanding. Insert example one. Insert example one. See that? So I'm just open with, or yes, my dear students, 1 minute. So there we had a discussion about, yeah, coming to this area, here I will try to open it. So there we are having insert example one. So this is a program what we have written. This program is called what? Static data, static data. Now we want to enter which data? Dynamic data we want to enter. Shall we start the dynamic data now? Did you practice these examples? Did you practice this example, my dear students? All of you practiced it. The outputs. You got the outputs. Very nice. Nice to listen. And next, we are entering into the further discussion in the class. So further discussion we are moving into. Okay. Let us start with the further discussion. How to insert the data dynamically. So this is an example one. Let me take dynamic insertion. Let us watch this program now. Python. Now I am going to say. This is going to be common here. Up to this is going to be common. Insert example 2.py. Step number 1, importing, getting the connection, cursor object creation. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. Okay. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3. We got the data. Now it is the time to go for how to insert the data now. So let us start with cursor object is ready. How to prepare it. And before that, I just want to go to the Python command prompt for 1 minute. Just to watch this. Just to try to watch this. Go to this and see carefully. Try to, my dear students, here I would like to say something like this. Yeah, I'll go to this. Observe here. So stno is equal to 10. In the beginning days, I said to you, print of stno, varieties of ways of printing. stno 10 is printed. One more I can print it. What is it? Student number is equal to dot format of stno. Number is printed. Number is printed. Next is called what? I want to print the name. Okay, number is printed. One more way I want to print. Number is equal to, with the format specifier I want to use it. So C language format specifiers, just like that we are having in the Python also. Some format specifiers are there. In the beginning days, whether you remembered or not, might be, whether you remembered or not, in the printing, reading the data and then printing the data. Did you remember that? Did you remember that, ma? All of you? Yes. So what is that? Number specifier for number. Yes, percentage D. Very good. Percentage D today. Okay, even suppose, for example, if you did not remember, no problem. D stands for number. Integer data to print it. Then, comma you don't write, just a percent of stno. format specifier, and then that variable name with the percent. So that value will be substituted in the percent, will be printed in the percentage D place. So number is equal to 10. Number is equal to 10. We got the number is equal to 10. I hope that you are following me. Number is equal to 10. I got it. Now start. Name is equal to name. Name is equal to something like I'm saying. Something like I'm saying. Rosam I am taking. Rosam. Then print this data. How do I print this data? Now you see. Name. Name is equal to. Name is equal to. See, I'm printing just a name. I'm printed. Now, so I should say. So something wrongly typed, just observe it. Name is equal to print of wrongly typed, just I am writing. Name is equal to comma name. So name is printed. Name is printed. How do you print in another way? Is equal to with the empty bracket, empty dot format of name. I'm writing name. Name is printed. Name is equal to Rosam. One more way you can print it. A name string, string means what I will use it. String means what I will use it. Percentage yes, I will use it. Percentage yes, I will use it. Percentage yes. I should remove that. I should say that percent of name. So name I got it. Okay. Now I am writing, see, all of you is equal to 10 comma Rosam. Now I am writing both of them. I want to print it. Multi-line assignment statement. Now I want to write it like this. I want to print. So right, I'm writing a comment. My number is 10 and my number is 10 and name is Rosam. I want to print like this. This is a commenting statement I wrote. Come on, this is a commenting. Like this I want to print it. Come on, with the format specifier, print it. My number, come on. I'm waiting for your answer. My number. Yes, I'm waiting. Everybody must answer. Percentage D. I must say that percentage D. Yeah, next. My number is and my name is. I need to use two format specifiers we have. My number is percentage D and name is percentage yes. Double quote. How many values I have to supply? Two percentages are there. Percent of number and name. STNO comma name. STNO comma name. Okay. First percentage value transferred to this percentage D. Second name is transferred to percentage yes. Number, name transferred. Okay. Now see carefully. Answer is my number is. If any marks are there, I can print it by using what? Percentage F. Percentage F I can use it. Is it understandable? Right, students? Is it okay? Yes, perfect. Now it is the time to see, to move further. Now it is the time to see, to move further discussion. Now this format specifiers are important. Python programming now. Let's go. Now here, I would like to ask you, accept the data. Now I'm accepting the data. Now I'm writing. All of you, please be careful. Accept the student data. Accept the student data. Student data or employee data, ma? Accept the employee data or student data? Okay, employee data this is. Okay. Accept the employee data. Okay. MPNO is equal to is equal to int of input of enter input of enter employee number. Enter employee number. Okay, I got the employee number. E name or name, whatever you like it. Input of enter employee name. Enter employee name. Salary is equal to float of input of enter employee salary. Yes, I got it. I got the three values. Three values are ready. Those three values I must insert it dynamically. Now I say, go to your communication style. What is that? Design the query and execute. I got a cursor object. Data also ready. Design the query and execute the query. Now I want to do it. How do you design the query and execute the query? Now let us watch this example. Simple things now. Right. Now I'm writing. See, design the query and execute. How do you design the query? Carefully follow. What is that? IQ, insert query, double quotes, insert into employee values. How many values I have to pass it? Three values I have to pass it. Three values. Percentage D, carefully follow. Percentage S. Percentage S means name. Because in the Oracle database, let us go to the Oracle database once. SQL plus. I will take 1 minute. So I will take this part. So I will take, yes, here, Scott, and then Tiger. See that? There I will take up, what is that? Select star from employee. See, this is the data what we have. And I want to employee number, employee name, salary, designation. Okay, designation is also need to accept it. Okay, let it be. I will take DSG is equal to input of enter employee designation. Enter employee designation. I got a DESG. Right? Percentage yes. Percentage yes means I should write within the single quote. Because yesterday only I told you string data to be used within the single quotes. Comma, salary, I need to use what? Percentage F. Percent F. Comma, DSG, within that I should say percentage S. Close it. It's over. Insert into employee values, percent D, percent S, percent F, percent S again. Okay, now execute. How do you execute? How do you supply that? I will tell you. Wait. CUR dot execute of IQ percent of ENO. This details what you got it. EMPNO. Next, these are called these are normal variables. E name, comma sal, comma what? DESG. These are the variables. Instead of writing two lines, you can happily write in single line also. How do you write it, my dear students? You can write like this. Just watch it. Here I will write it. Insert into this entire thing I can write as it is. Here itself I can write percent of this data. I can take it. Yes. Yeah, take it. So see that cursor is equal to insert into employee and I got this type of details. Is it understandable, ma? Is it understandable? If you say It is as it is similar to that. Insert into employee values. Dynamically, these values are placed. See, first employee number will be for this person, and next is sal is for that, and the next is called what? Designation is for this. Yes. Okay. I hope people got it. Now, if you want, you can go like that. If you want, you can go like this also. Whichever you like it, comfortable, you can follow that. Whichever you are comfortable, you can follow. Like this, you can write it. Whichever you are comfortable, you can take it. I will write for your clarity purpose, or I can write it. Or I can write it. This is the one, or. If you are comfortable, you can take care. Okay. So I will keep this first one only because you will feel more comfortable with that. If you want, you can take this one also. Okay. Then after this query is executed, what you will say? This is like a commenting statement, or any one of it, you can write it. If you want to feel difficulty, I can write here. You can write here. Single line comment, I will write it, or. Below one, you can write it. Below one, you can write it. Okay. Now you say COR dot, CON dot. Do you remember this? Commit. Remember or forget? Remember. Print. Now I say one employee record inserted successfully. Employee record inserted successfully. Verify. Okay, this is dot. What I can say? Dot format of. Do you remember that? What is the format of what I said earlier? COR dot row count. It's a variable. Attribute it is called, I told you. Attribute. Right, students? Is it okay? Right. This is because of that what is happening? One record is inserted. See, my dear students, let me execute. Insert example 2. Keep in mind, all of you. Yes, out of that, go to the command prompt, please. Yes, sir. G:, CD, KVR, Python, 6 p.m. CD, Oracle, Python, Oracle, PY, and see that the answer is asking. Enter the employee number. This is the data what we have. Enter the employee number. Right, 40. Mono. Salary, something like 2.3. Enter the employee designation. Junior SE. Right, junior SE. Right, done. So see that one employee record inserted successfully. Verify, go to the Oracle database. See that data is inserted. Okay. If you want to repeat once again, if you want to execute once again, instead of that, I can write repeatedly. I can say, what is that? Do you know? You have already a good logic, right or not? Continuously, I want to repeat until you say don't want to insert the record. Yes. Beautiful. Now I will go for get the data continuously. How do you get the data? While, come on, true. Already, do you know this logic or not? Yes, sir. We know this logic, sir. Just take this side and I will write it. What is it? Come on. CH is equal to int of or something like input of and input of. Do you want? I say \n. Separately, I'm asking. Do you want to insert another record? Yes or no? I'm writing. Do you want to insert another record? Yes or no? If CH double equal to S. If you want to say no, I say no. Once you say no, what should I do, ma? Break. or sys.exit. 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 Exit means what? Come out of that. Print of what? Thanks for using. Thanks for you. Some message you are saying. Thanks for using this program. Thanks for using this program. Thanks for using this program. Sys.exit. I hope that you people are getting me. Import to sys. Yes, ma Jafar. Very good. Import to sys. Import to sys. Yeah. Import what? Sys. Import to sys. Sys.exit. Sys.exit. Commit, and then we are getting that. Ch is equal to no. You are getting sys.exit. If you say no, it will be simply. If you say yes, yes is equal to no, false. False means it is going to the loop again. It is going to the loop again. You know, sys. If you say yes, yes is equal to no. No means it will repeat the loop once again. It will ask you once again this point. Start the discussion now. Start the discussion now. Say, go to this program now. Execute. Yes. Enter the employee number 50. 50. So something like Jafar. Say something like, 2.5, say something like SE, and say that one employee record inserted successfully. Do you want to insert another record? Yes. Yes. Next is called what? Employee number 60. Employee number 60. I will say something like, I'll say something like, ROM, RAM, ROM. I will say ROM. And say salary is called 3.5. Is called a TL. One more record is imported. Yes. Say some Kotesh. Employee name is called 60. Is called 70. Is called 70. So say Kotesh, and is called what? Salary is called 3.5, and say TL like this. One more record inserted. Right? Come on to the point. Yes. One more record I want to insert. Yes. Yes, I will introduce. Yes, I want to introduce something like 80. So Piyush 0.5, and the next is called what? HR. He is HR. Like this. Go there and try to see that. Select star from. These are the details we are having. Are you able to understand me? Huh? Kotesh? Okay. Right. Good. So do you want to insert another record? So I will say S number is called 90. Last is called what? Salary is called 5.6. Is called what? PM, project manager. So done. Do you want to insert another record? No. So thanks for using this program. Beautiful coding. Go to the database and say Suresh 5.6 is called what? PM. Are you able to understand? This is called, you can insert any number of records by yourself. Any number of records we can insert by yourself. So this is a way how you, right? Dear students, are you able to get my points? If you are developing banking application, if any, you are opening an account. Listen, all of you. You are opening an account. Opening an account is nothing but what are you doing? Opening an account means insert operation or delete operation. Opening an account means which operation? Insert operation. See, you are slowly going for what? Project level of things also you can do very perfectly. Project level of operations also. Okay? Project level of operations also you can do it. Is insert operation is clear? Any doubt about it? Good. Very nice. Got it. So insert operation. Let us go to our statements. In that executing DML statements, which is going on in the class. What is over? Insert is over. Today we'll go for what? Delete. I will go for delete. Write a program for inserting a record in employee table. So this is a recording the table, inserting the table perfectly. This is a program we can say. This is a program we can say. See that this is a program you can take. So here I can just paste this program. Any program is there, just I pasted. This is the details which is present in my system, my dear students. This is the way how you can do this. Is it clear? Now, can I go to the delete operation now? Yes. Go to delete operation. Delete operation I'm going for. How simple it is. Go to the delete. Very easy. Insert operation is used for what? Yes, ma. You should attend class up to the 7:45. I'm going on taking the session. Please don't miss the session now. So I'm going to introduce which operation? Delete. Delete operation. I'm going to do it. Deleting the data. So what is the purpose of used for inserting a record into the table? Used for inserting a record into the table. Okay, right. Coming to the point of it, syntax for inserting a table. Syntax for inserting a table. How do you insert a table? Let us go to the already have seen. So the used for what? Inserting. This is for what? This is used for. Come on. This is used for. Come on. Yes, my dear students, please tell me. Used for what? Deleting the record. Deleting the record. Deleting the record. Deleting the record. Used for deleting the record from the table. From the table. Table. How do you delete the record? Syntax for see. Syntax for deleting a record. Deleting a record. Syntax for deleting a record. There is a two this, dear students. Please look into that. Please look into that. Go to the database. Test at this level. I want to delete. See, delete from. Delete from name of the table. Delete is a query. From which table? Employee. Oracle knowledge is required, ma. Employee. Delete from employee. If I say semicolon, delete from employee. If I say semicolon, total records will be removed. Total records will be removed. Okay. If I say that, see what is happening. Total. How many records are there? 9. See that what is happening. Enter key. 9 rows deleted. Select star from employee. Nothing is there. No rows selected. But will I get it back? Will I get them back? Will I get them back? Will I get them back quickly? By using rollback. Yesterday only I told you. You did not remember that. Yesterday only I told you rollback. Once you say rollback, you can get the details back. Because I did not do commit here. Once you say commit, you cannot. I did not use commit here. See, I did not use commit. In this case, I did not. Only deleted. I did not use commit. Rollback. You say select star from. I got my 9 details as it is. 9 details as it is. Rollback. I said rollback. Rollback means I will get the details as it is. Okay. Now I want to delete. See, that is deleting everything. Delete from employee. Delete from employee whose salary, whose employee, where is called a condition I am using. Where shall means in this column. Shall greater than 4.5. Okay. Not able to pay 4 lakhs more than that. They want to remove that employees. Shall greater than 4.0. So how many? This is not satisfied. Second not satisfied. Third satisfied. Fourth not satisfied. Fifth also not satisfied. Right? Only Suresh and then Richie deleted. 2 records deleted. See that 2 records deleted. 2 rows deleted based on condition. 2 records deleted. Okay. So from select star from only 7 are there. 7. See, 2 are there. This is coming in our Python row count. Yes, ma, Abhijit, you can delete. You can use a query in your Oracle. There is a query like function is there in your Oracle. Try to use almost all the queries in our Python. Because I am not teaching that Oracle course now. That's why I'm not going to that query level teaching explanation. So any type and you execute from our Python program, almost all. So can I get those 2 records back again? Can I go get those 2 records once again back? Apply what here? Roll back, you say. Roll back. Now I will get them because I don't want to delete any record through manually like this. I want to delete through our program. So this is called what? Deleted. So I got the deleted things back, roll back, I said. Now I will go to my Java program. Shall I go to that? How many conditions are there? Two syntaxes are. One syntax number 1. What is that? Delete from table name. Delete from what? Table name. Delete from table name. I am saying that delete from table name. Yes, sir. Delete from table name is a syntax number 1. Next is called what? Another syntax is there. What is the another syntax here? What is the another syntax there? Delete from table 2. Syntax number 2. Delete from table name. Where I'm writing here. Where condition. Condition, you know how to prepare it. 2 things. It will delete all the records. This will delete based on the condition satisfied. Where condition. Are you able to understand? Yes. Now I will write a program. Now I will write a program for this. Program for deleting. Program for deleting. Like that. Program for deleting. How do you remove that records? You can go for it. Example you want to see? Example already we have seen. For example, you already seen. Delete from. This one is one record, one kind of thing. It's a small example here. Example here is a query level example in the backend part. One more kind of example I can take it. Delete from all the employees. This is called another type of thing is there. This is called another type of thing. Example also. This is understandable. Let us write the program now. Program we need to write it. What is it? Now I am writing question. Next question I am going to take. In this area. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which deletes a record. Which deletes a record from the table. Whichever table you are introduced. Let's remove that. Let us remove employee. Deletes a record from the table employee. If you want, you can write that also, no problem. Easy. Suppose a banker is coming, a person is coming, he want to delete the record. How can you delete the record, ma? How can you delete the record? You want to close the account. Closing the account is nothing but what are you doing? Closing the account is nothing but through account number I use. Right? He is coming for depositing the money. He is coming for withdraw the money. That time what operation you will take? Withdraw and then what? Depositing. That is called update function. Update. Based on account number, we will update the balance. Am I correct? Come on, everybody. What are you doing, ma? What are you doing? So we need to go for that. Let me start. Shall we write this program? Directly I will write this type of answer. What is it? I want to delete based on this kind of directly interactive program. Multiple records I want to delete. Shall we go for it? Yes. So here, if you help me until that, I will take this. Let me take this entire stuff. Later I will do the changes. With the help of it, I will do the changes. Happy? Let us watch this case. Insert Oracle delete example. Oracle example1 if you want. Example1.py. Import sys next try block. Say accept employee number. Accept employee number. Enter the employee number. I want to delete based on employee number. Okay. Design the query and execute. What is my query? What is my query? Come on, please. Delete from employee. Delete from employee. Employee. Where? Where? Come on. EMP, ENO. Be careful. This column name. You see, this column name should be so clear. This one only. This one only. If you write your own column name, it's a problem. Exception will come. If you write EMPNO, if you write it, EMPNO, if you write it, is equal to %D I am writing. You will get error. EMPNO in this table. Do you have employee number in this table? No. So I need to write what? ENO, %D. I should write here. This data only. This data only I will write it. Delete from employee where ENO is equal to %D. Employee % is equal to employee number. This is the data which I accepted. So this R I need not to write it, I think so. Don't want to make it lengthy. And simple only query I am changing. Everything is same. Employee record deleted successfully. Deleted successfully. Verify. Current dot row count. One record because employee number only I am using now. That's why. Do you want to delete? Do you want to delete another record? Yes or no? If you say no, thanks for using this program and say exit. Are you following me? Delete from. So simple. Let us save this code. How simple it is. Right. Done. Delete example1. Okay. See that I made as what? Commit. Yes, please go to your place. Py dash Oracle delete. Enter employee number. What is an employee number here? See that numbers which we have 10, 20, 30, 40. Number called 20 I will enter. 10, 20 I will enter. I'll enter the 20. Yes, it is there. What is that? One record deleted successfully. Check it out. See that, check it out once. Here you see delete. To select this and having what? 8 rows. Select 8 rows. Earlier it was what? 9. Which one is removed? 20. Ghostling was removed. Okay, students, let us execute the program now. Yes, sir. I'm saying that 100. Do you have 100 number here? No. That time what is the value is coming here? 0 records deleted. Because there was no number called 100. See that 0 records deleted. Because this is not a good message. I want to say when row count is 0, record is not deleting. When row count is more than 0, record is deleted. More operation. See that in the same program, I will do this, student. Please look at this, student. What I am doing is, please look at. What is this? Observe it. Here I am writing. See, my dear student. If CUR dot row count greater than 0. Say what? Record. Employee record. You can say record this one. Else I can write. Else I can say print employee record does not exist. Employee record does not exist. Employee record does not exist. Are you following? Employee record does not exist. Employee record does not exist. Am I correct? Employee record does not exist. Happy? Now start the logic. Now you execute. Yes, sir. Now say 100. 100. 100 is not there. Unable to delete. Not deleting. Row count is 0. 0 greater than 0, false. False means employee record does not exist. It is asking, do you want to delete another record? Happy? See that? See, employee record does not exist. Yes, I want to. Enter the employee number. What is my employee number? C. What is my employee number? 10. 10 I want to remove. 10. 10 I want to remove. 10. Yes. One record deleted successfully. Verify. Go there. Verify. It is showing to you 10 was not there. Only 7 rows are there. 8 rows was there earlier. 10 was removed. 10 was removed. Did you understand? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 101 I am saying. 101 I am saying. It's not there. Yes, sir. Now I am saying 30. 30. 30. One record is deleted successfully. Go there. 30. 30 was not there. 30 was removed. Only this is there. 6 rows only. Now, no. So thanks for using this. Once you want to delete something from the database, I will use which program? Delete program. See, if you are following very carefully, this is a successful learning process for you people. Is it easy? Is the Python program communicating with the database is easy or difficult? Very easy. Very good, ma. Very good. Very nice. Perfect. So this is a way how we are going to use it. Very nice. Good. Next, let's move to the feeling comfortable or difficult, ma? Feeling comfortable or difficult? So comfortable. Okay, good. Now I will take it. Now I will take it. Now I will paste it. Now I will paste it. Yes. So this is a program for what? Okay, Harsha. Okay, good. You are using my dialogue. Left and left fingers are very nice. Nice to see that confidence. Yeah. Right. Good, ma. Keep it up. So please practice these examples. Yeah. So when you deal with the industry related projects, you will feel more comfortable because insert, delete, update very frequently coming requirements. Now I'm going for update. Update, I'm going to use it. Let's come on point by point, program to program I am explaining. Program to program I am explaining. Now I'm going to enter into the update. Now I'm going to enter into the update. Happy? Let us start, my dear students. Update. Why do you use update statement? Update statement is used for changing the values of the record. Changing the values of the record. Suppose 40, Monu. I want to update his salary and I want to promote him as a team leader. I want to promote him as a team leader and I want to increase the salary. How do you increase? Coming to the backend, update, employee, set is one more new keyword. Update is a keyword. Employee is a table name. Set. Which one you want to set? Sal is equal to 5.6, comma, DSG. You can update multiple columns. DSG is equal to TL. I want to make it as a TL. Right? TL. So I'm going to say TL. So I'm going to write this. Single quotes you need to use. Single quotes, TL. I'm just saying this. See that? Enter. Where, suppose if you don't write this now, everybody will become what? TL and then 5.6 only. Everybody is becoming TL only. See? You see? 6 rows updated. No condition now. All the rows updated. If I say select star from, you are getting 6 rows updated. TL. I don't want to do condition I want. So say what again? Roll back. Get the things back. Say what? Select star from EMP employee. I'm getting back. because I did not do any commit after doing here. Come on, dear student, where ENO is equal to 40, only 40, record 40 only updated. Yes, see students, one record updated. Here, how many records updated? Six rows updated. Six. This is present into row count. Here only one row updated. See, one row updated. Row count, only one row is updated. Select star from employee. See, only 5.6 TL. It is from here, it is going to be like this. Are you following me? Is it okay, dear students? If you say commit, commit is completed, select star from employee. If you say rollback, select star from employee, you will not get the rollback back. Select star from employee, it is 5.6 only, because I already issued commit command. Even after that, if you say rollback, it will not go back to that. I hope that you got it, my points. Is it okay, students, all of you? Yes. Come on to the point of it. I want to do the same thing by using Python program. Syntax, I want to go for it. So I'm writing, this is used for updating, come on, for updating what? The records of, for updating the records of table. Right? Syntax. What is the syntax, sir? What is the syntax, sir? Now I'm going to talk about the syntax. What is that? Syntax for updating a record. Syntax for updating records. Record or records. Anything is okay, no problem. Syntax for updating a record. So I'm going to take up that. Syntax for updating a record. Simple. Let's follow this carefully. Syntax for updating a records. How easy it is. Syntax one. I'm talking. Update. Table name. Update table name. Set column one is equal to value one, comma, column 2 is equal to value 2. So on what? Column n is equal to value n. That is one syntax. Another syntax is what? Same thing with the condition. That is called 2. Second one is where what? Condition. Where condition. This is called another type of discussion. Table name 1, table name 2, where condition this one. Even you can write like this also, no problem. Set, you can write one by one also, you can write, no issue at all. You can write like this also. So coming to the point back, like this also you can write it. Okay. Now I want to go for examples. I can give you. Look at that example. I will take it from the back side of it. There you are having. I want to update everything. Update this part. You can take it. Everything is updated with the same. Right. Next up, I want to update with certain condition. I just want to take this part also. Here I am writing like this. This is called examples. Okay. Examples. I'm writing like this. Fine. Done. Okay. Coming to this point. This is called deleting. It is directly through the backend. Updated. So as usual, I want to delete the record. I want to update the record. Happy. Say that. Write a program which updates the record. Update a record of what? Of employee table. I'm writing of employee table. How to update the table? I'm going to give you the logic. Easy or difficult? I can update any number of records. No issue at all. Let's go back. As usual, we have what? This is called a delete. Easy this part is. And don't think that SAR is copying and pasting, because you also understand that is dead easy. Because writing the same thing again is not necessary, I hope. So come on to the point of it. Update. Example 1. Sys, same to same. Enter. What I'm going to update? Enter employee name. Enter employee name. Enter employee number for updating. For updating. Enter employee number for updating. Other details I'm writing. For updating other details. Based on your Aadhaar card only, your address is corrected. Based on your Aadhaar card number only, your address is corrected. Your name is corrected. Something mistake is corrected, like that. Enter the employee number for updating other details. Okay, employee number. Now I'm taking salary. Float. I want to update the salary of an employee. Float. Rating. Input of. Enter salary. Enter salary for updating. Enter salary for updating. Okay. Next, I will take it DESG. You want to promote them, you can promote them. So, right. Input of. Enter designation. Employee designation. Yes. Based on employee number, I want to update a salary as well as this one. Enough. Come on to the point of it. Design the query. Update. Now see, I am writing update. Careful, ma. Employee. Update employee. Set. Sal is equal to percentage F. Yes, sir. Enter employee. Set sal is equal to percent F. DSG is equal to DSG. See that? DSG. Designation. Column name. DSG is equal to single quote percentage S. Sal is equal to percent F. DSG is equal to percent S. Where ENO is equal to ENO. This one you see. ENO. This is ENO. ENO is equal to D. Percentage D. Right? Percent of what are that? In the order. First salary. Next designation. Last employee number. So don't give employee number first salary designation. Dear students, please be careful. Order of format specifier. First is called what? Sal, comma. You can just say word wrap. Sal, comma. What is that next? DESG, comma. EMPNO. Update employee. Set sal is equal to DSG is equal to where ENO is equal to percent of sal DSG employee number. CON dot commit. So row count greater than 0. Record updated. Because if the number is not there, it is not updating, ma. Commit. Greater than 0, record updated successfully. Otherwise, do you want to update another record? You can happily say, update another record? Yes or no. If you know, same to same. Only query will change. Okay, students? Are you okay? This part. Only logic I am changing. Rest of the part is the same to same. Save this now. Yes, done. Execute. Update example 1. Update. Go to the program now. See, my dear students, P1. Update. Yes. Ask that. See, Monu, this one is there. So Jafar is there. Rom is there. These are the details. I want to update Jafar details. 50. Go. 50. Enter the salary for update. Something like 4.4 something like 5.6. 5.6. Enter the designation. I say something like project manager or something like solution architect. Yes, architect. Yes, architect. Solution architect. SOL. SOL. Yes, solution architect. SOL architect. Yes. See that one is fully go there. See that employee. Solution architect. 5.6 solution architect. Next, I want to update another record. Yes, I want to update. Enter the employee number for other details. I will take some details ROM. I will take ROM. Employee number. What is that number? 60. Update the salary for senior SC. Updated successfully. Go there and see that select star from. It is updated. Senior SC. Earlier it is called what? Joined some different company. He joined a different company. They are giving senior SC. They hiked the salary. For example, like that. Do you want to insert another record? Yes. For example, yes. Suppose 100 salary for 2.3. See that designation something like trainee. I'm giving. So something like this. Trainee. See, employee record does not exist. Aadhaar card number does not exist. Not possible to update. Are you following me? Yes, students. Easy or difficult? Is it easy or difficult? Dead easy, sir. Do you want to update another record? No. Thanks for using this program. Simple, sir. Nothing is difficult. Right. So how beautiful program it is. So you can go for it. See that I can paste my program. And these programs you have to execute compulsory. You are ready to develop any simple project for any company, any small payroll application you can develop. Any small organization. With this kind of examples, you can develop any small project, you can develop it. Your household expenses, what is the incoming, what is an outgoing, what is the balance remaining, you can develop up your own household expenses project. You can develop a book inventory management also you can develop it. A DMart application, supermarket application also you can develop it. Okay, right. Is it understandable, dear students? This is called what, ma? Executing DML statements in Python program. How many? Insert, delete, update. So it is done. All the programs has done. Queries are there. How many types of queries are there? Come on, quickly. How many types of queries are there? 3 types. Types of queries. Just I am opening. Types of queries. See, alter, DDL, DML. Now I'm going for the last part, data retrieval language. In Python program, how to do it. So executing what statements? DML statements. Now I'm want to take it. Executing. Now I will take new discussion here. What is my new discussion, ma? Executing. Which statements? These kind of statements I want to go for it. Which statements? Reading the data. Very, very easy. Executing like this. I'll take up this, writing the statements. Reading the data, that is nothing but view level. If you remove it, executing, that is nothing but reading the data. DRL, data retrieval language. Through what program? Python program. Reading the data from the table. So I can go for it, putting like this, reading the data. Easy or difficult? Is it easy or difficult? Simple. Which query we will use? Which query? To retrieve the data from the table. To read the data from the, I'm writing. So to read the records, to read the records from the table, to read the records from the table, to read the records from the table, we use a DRL query called DRL query. DRL what? Select. DRL query called what? Select. Select. In other words, I can write it. In other words, select statement is used for select statement is used for reading the data, or selecting the records, reading the records from where table, reading the records from the table. Sir, what is the syntax? Simple. See, my dear students, go back. Already you are well aware of it. You are using from the beginning onwards. Select. Once the table is there, you can do. See, select column number, column name, ENO, from employee, table name. See that? You are getting all the employee numbers. This is without condition. Next, I want to go for select ENO name, E-name you want. Okay. You can get employee numbers and employee names. Not necessary to retrieve in the same order. I can write ENO, comma, E-name, ENO, sal, comma, I can write it. Sal. I'm getting salary in the beginning, middle of it. No problem. Any order I can retrieve it. If you want to retrieve all the columns, need not to write a comma. For example, I will write a DSG. You are getting. See, DSG is called what? Wrong word I used. Dot I use. Not comma. I will use it comma. See, I'm getting that DSG. Instead of using all the column names, I will write simply what? Star, I can use it. Star means what? Whatever order is there, that will come in the same order. This is called the retrieving the data. Select one. All things will come. Suppose I want to retrieve. Select star from employee, where employee ENO is equal to 40. 40 employee star number plus a name. If you know number already, you want to retrieve only few details, you can get it. What is the details here? You want to get everything, you can get it. See, only the 40 related details I am getting. I will enter your account number. I will get other details. If you go to a bank for verifying your balance, I want to find out my balance. What they will enter? Account number they will enter. Selecting the data of yours, showing everything. They will ask you what is your name. And they will verify, cross-check. They will cross-check. They will say immediately your balance is 5.6. Like that they will tell. So viewing the balance is nothing but what? Come on. I'm interested in doing that. Viewing the balance is called what? Selecting. Am I correct? Selecting, right or not? Yes. Come on to the point back. Now I want to retrieve the details. Now I want to select the details. How I will select the details? Come on to the point. Syntax number one. Look at syntax. I will say syntax number one. What is the syntax number one? See, select column number one, column number two, so on, column number n. From what is this now? Table name. This is called one syntax. Another syntax I will take it. Syntax number two. Select column number one, column number two, table name, where condition I will take. Select the column number one, column number two, column number n, where table name, where condition. This is called another type of condition. Is it understood? Good. Now I will go to the program. Let me go for 2 to 3 programs on this area. Okay. Once we see now, once we retrieve the records, come on to the point of it, dear students. Once we retrieve the records, I want to tell you. Let me take example here. Go to Paint. See that. Careful. I say, getting connection, everything is same. Okay. At the same time, let me write a simple program also. Beginning itself program, I will write it. At the same time, I will just take only few things. Few things I will take it. Let me take everything. I will remove everything. Only one part I will write it. Yes. Look at, now I am writing. Remove everything except this. That is called select Oracle select example 1. Step number 1, step number 2, step number 3 common. Say cur dot execute. Directly I am writing select star from employee. Beautiful. Here the total story is available. Let us wait. Here I am writing. Yeah. Coming to this, I am saying that here writing lighting like this. Select star from employee. The moment when you say select star from employee, as I told you, your cursor will bring this query to the database. In the database, it will execute. It will fetch number of records, coming to this place by keeping in cursor object only. So cursor object contains our set of records. How they are available, sir? Now I am writing. Diagrammatically speaking, record set. What are the details are available? This entire details are available. This entire details I will put it here. This entire details are available here. Yes. This is the details. These are the details what we have. These are the details what we have. What are the details are there? See, carefully observe it. Now carefully observe it. Yes. 70. Now 80. 80. Now 80. Yes. Now here I'm writing something like this. I'm saying this. And then here, yes, carefully follow. Everybody try to understand. So I'm having this details like this. Yes, if you want just little gap, just say, understand me carefully. Yes, here I'm maintaining certain record here, certain records. These are called certain records. Yeah, all of you, this is called records. Okay, records. These are all called records. Yes, let me put it like this. This is called record. Who is pointing there? Like our file pointer, our CUR is acting like a file pointer here. Like a record pointer it is. It is a record pointer. This is the result set. It is the scenario in the main memory of our computer. This is the main memory of our computer. Picture of our result, cursor object containing this data. Come on. Now I want to retrieve these records. When you read the first record, cursor will move to the next. It will total records are over. Like exactly like a file pointer. To retrieve the records from the table, go to that, execute this place, go. Executing retrieval, DRL statements, DRL. I will write a DRL. That is nothing but I can write, just writing like this. To read the records after this. Okay, here I will write it. Once the query once the query, I'm writing here, once the query is executing, the cursor object brings the result from Once the cursor object once the query is executed by the Python program, the cursor object brings the result, or cursor object contains, instead of bringing, contains, I can write it. Contains the result, or collection of records. Collection of what? Records. Collection of records. Right? To process the records. To process the records. From cursor object have three methods. We have three functions in cursor object. Data present in cursor object. We have three functions present in cursor object. They are what are those things, ma? They are, now I am writing. They are, number one, A. Fetch one. It will give you one record at a time. This function gives one record at a time. One record at a time. Just easy. One record at a time. Where cursor object pointing. Where cursor object points. They are. First function, where cursor object is pointing. Where cursor object is pointing. Is it understandable? Fetch one. Now in this case, fetch one, which record will come. Another fetch one. Once you fetch the first record, it will point to the next. Another fetch one. Again, I will get it. Fetch one. I'll go on reading. Simple, easy. Come on. Next, one more is there. Fetch many. What is this now? Number of records. What is this? Gives number of records. Specified number of records. Where cursor object is pointing. Yes, simple. This next one, all the records you want to get it. Can anybody say all the records I want to get it? How? Yes, very good. Fetch all. Simple, ma. Read of number of characters. Read lines. Gives. Gives all the records. Gives what? All the records. In the form of what? List. In the form of list. Strictly if you want to go for, in the form of tuple of list. You will see inner list concept in our programming. Like that, in a list, tuple will be there. Fetch one, use one record at a time in the form of tuple. Where cursor object is pointing. That's it. Gives number of records in the form of list. Beautiful. Can I show you that? Can I show you now? Fetch one, fetch many, fetch all. Beautiful. Come back to this program. Yes, a cursor object. Select star from employee. Yes, sir. Step number 3, executing the query. Execute. Step number 4, process the query. Now process. This is step number 5. Fetch one, fetch many, fetch all. Yes. Come on. REC is equal to CUR dot. Fetch one. Print REC. Just to see that what is the result. That's it. Save this example. Yes. Yes. Come on, go to this place. Yes, a py, fetch, select record. See that tuple, mono record is coming. Mono record, mono. So I got mono record, first one. See the diagram also, first one I got it. Yeah, let us write it once again. Once again, go to the code. Again you write. Again you write. See, I'm just writing. I'm just writing some number of times. And later I will do this. How many records are coming, you see? Up to 70. First, second, third. Right. How many records are coming? Just to check it this side, quotation. Two more times I will write it. Two more times I will write it. Two more times. One more time. Yes, sir. All the records came. All the records came. Suresh also came. Right. Last one also I will write it. Once I will write last one. See what is the last answer. What is the last answer? None. None. See that last answer. None. None means what? No records are there. Are you following, my dear students? So instead of writing these many, I will write like this. What a beautiful logic this is. Come on. Now I am writing. What is it? What is it? See, I will write ma. While true, beautiful logic I'm going to design. While true, I'm saying REC is equal to CUR dot CUR fetch 1. Okay, if REC not equal to none, REC not equal to none, print REC, happy. That's it. That's it. See, beautiful logic. If it is not equal to none, you print it. If it is none, you come out of it. Don't print it. Okay, just to see. Beautiful. Got the output. And still it is there. Once it is none, what you will do? Else I am writing. Else, what do you say? Sys dot what? Exit. Sys dot exit. Import sys. Yes, beautiful. Come out. Yes. Are you understanding? Are you following? Come on, sound is not there. Yeah. See, sir, now if I want to print this more clearly, I will say not equal to, I say, see, I will print in my own in record, value in record. It is a tuple, not tuple from the Lakshmi. Switch off your video, ma. It is a tuple from the value I'm printing. How do you print? Print of, yes, sir, dot backslash t, dot format of val, comma, end is equal to something like this. I'll write like this. Else I will write it. Else I will write it. Of course, no need to write else. No need to write else. Okay, if you want to write print of. That's beautiful. Now you say before that, say print of like this. Of 50. I say here print of employee data. Yes, so print of, say something like this, *50, and coming to this exit place, I will just end this part of it. What a beautiful example this is. Say that employee data, say backslash t. Yes, sir. What a beautiful data this is. Are you able to follow, my dear students? Beautiful. Good. We retrieved the data with the fetch one operation. What is this now? Fetch one. FETCH. Fetch one. Same program I will take it. Just watch this program now. Fetch many. Fetch example 2. Example 2, fetch many, fetch many. Yes, here I say fetch many, fetch many. I will say fetch many. I will say only 3 records, only three, only 3 records. No problem. Yes, sir. Say this example 2.py, save it. Yes, out of that, see that 2.py, 2.py. See that what is happening? 2.py, fetch 3, rec, fetch many of 3 is none, rec not equal to none. Okay, so here rec, this should not be written. Yes, not problem. Value is equal to so done. Else, this part is not necessary. We are coming to this point of it. Fetch many. I will write it. Remove this part. Right. Writing this. Coming to this area. Now print off. Yes, sir. Right. Fetch many means it is printing. First of all, you just to see. You please eliminate this. Print once. REC. Records you see. Records. First records you see. Execute. See the records. How many records are printed? Tuple. First of all, tuple, second tuple, and a third tuple. List of tuple of list, I said. List of tuples. Okay. How do you retrieve the record? Records, I got it. How do you retrieve that? Easy. For REC in RECS. For here, if you want, I can take completely. Records. Records. REC. Record in records. One record from records. If you want to print, you can print a record. You want to print record, you can print it. Not a problem. Record, first record, second record, third record. In that record, I want to print the values. How do you print the values? For value in record. For value in record. Print. Print. How? Yes. \t. Value. Backslash t, sorry. Format of value, comma, end is equal to, yes, end is equal to, close it. Now I'm saying that, else part I'm saying print off like this. I hope you are following me. Value in record, end is equal to print off. Okay, let's look at the students' else part. Else part means it is an end of the data. So you are writing here after this, you are writing this part of it. For loop, for this for loop else, for this for statement. Yes, don't get confused. For this for loop else. For this for loop, this is an else. For loop, this is an else. Right? Done. See this? Getting 3 records, I got it. Are you following, my dear students? Is it clear? Sys.exit not necessary. Why? Because I'm getting the records. Only one record. Previous logic is this. Now I'm getting this. You want to say 3? You want to say 2? You will get it. If you don't pass anything, you will get everything. See that. If you don't pass anything, everything is coming. Are you getting? Everything is coming. It is working like a fetch all. If you say 2, if you say 4 records will come. 4 records only will come. Are you following? Beautiful. My dear students, this is called which function? Fetch many. Now next is called what? Fetch all. Similar to that only. Nothing is difficult. So coming to the point back, very, very easy. In this place, I will copy this area. Now I will go for this. Look at that. I will take it as others. Now see that. Yes, so fetch example 3, fetch example 3, fetch all, I'm taking all. Yes, simply you write fetch all, that's it. If I keep a comment for this code, if I keep a comment for this entire code, once if I keep a comment for this entire code, print what? Print of records. Print of records. Just for a minute you see. Save it, Oracle, select example 3 of it. Out of that, you select py, see the answer. I got everything, I got it in the form of what? List. In the form of list, I got it. Tuple, first tuple, second tuple, third tuple, etc. I got it. From that list, you print it. Now remove this. Now remove. Now remove. Same as earlier only. Now same as earlier only. Execute. I got everything. Dear students, are you clear about this? Are you clear about this area? Yes. Very, very important. Easy to discuss. Perfect. Perfect. Right. This is about fetch all. This is called fetch all. So these kind of things which are available here. So example number 1, program for and etc. You can say example 1. This is an example 1 here. Example 2. Example 1 is this part. Example 1 is this part. Of course, I need not to copy, but for your clarity purpose, notes purpose, I'm just doing this. Right. Example 2. Example 2. What is an example 2 here? I'm taking example 2. Yes, here I'm taking example 2. Yes, here I'm taking here something like this. Yes, I'm taking this. Now example 3. Now example 3. Example 3 I'm taking. In this part of it, I'm taking this one. So there you are having like this. This part, fetch all. For each function, separate examples I gave you. This is about Oracle related communication with the Python program. See that now, here if you follow me, executing all the steps we got it. Delete, update, etc. Here also, it comes under processing of your things. This is called what? Processing the query also we got it. Processing the executing DRL statements also we got it. So in tomorrow's class, I will just discuss MySQL. MySQL is very easy. What is same? Only some small things are different. Select is same, delete is same, update is same, everything is same. So we almost discussed this part from just 4 days onwards. And if we enter into the tomorrow session, we will enter into MySQL. Dear students, are you understanding me? Can you practice all these things? Yes. So now it is 7:40. Now it is 7:40.